guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. It is going to be a haul video, but it's actually going to be a wine haul because I got a whole bunch of really cheap wine that is actually really good, and I wanted to share it with you guys because not all wine has to be expensive. Anyways, I went to a grocery outlet. It's not a surprise. There's a grocery outlet like literally like 3 blocks from my house, maybe like 2 blocks from my house, so I go there all the time. Their wine selection is amazing. If you haven't been to a grocery outlet in like 10 years, go stop by one just for the wine selection alone. If you happen to stop by on a Wednesday and you buy, I think, 12 or 10, 6 bottles, some number of bottles, you get an extra 10% off. I always miss that sale. Like, I don't think I've ever caught it a single time. Like, today is Thursday and I went and bought like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottles of wine and a bottle of tequila from there and didn't get the discount because it's Thursday. I always forget, but it is something, if you're better than me at remembering, you can, you know, go on a Wednesday and get even cheaper wine. So all these bottles, except for 2, were $2.99, and I've had like 4 of them. No, I've had 3 of these wines before, and I'll tell you which ones I've had and as I go into it. But generally speaking, most of the wines that I've gotten for like cheap are pretty good. If you don't know, I love cheap wine. $2 chuck was like my thing for a number of years when I lived next to a Trader Joe's, but I no longer do, so I have to resort to other things, which is good. It's opened the doors to many new adventures here. But on the other thing is I used to work at Costco's World Market, so I actually kind of have a knack for picking out good wines because I was kind of an understudy of the wine guy in World Market, and he taught me a lot about the different wines. I also do usually Google, well, not usually, sometimes when I'm in the mood, I will actually Google the wine label and see if it is, you know, good or not. This is the tequila I bought today, and this was just totally, completely random. There was a $10 bottle of tequila, so I got a $10 bottle of tequila. Came home, just Googled it. This retails for $48, and as you can tell, it's already been drank a little bit. Me and my sister had some margaritas when we got home. We mixed it with the Nina's margarita mix, which is one of the best margarita mixes I think I've ever had, and this was $2.99. So this guy is super amazing. They also had the gold version, but I got the silver. I think I might go back and get the gold because I do like gold tequilas. Also, side note, my sister says that it actually tastes a lot like Don Julio, so if you like Don Julio and you can find this, go ahead and give it a try. This is the Trago Tequila. And since I already kind of mentioned it, this is the Nina's Ultimate Margarita Mix. It just says, that's all it says, but it is absolutely delicious. It's like a pretty sour one, but it tastes amazing. Also, I have all of the prices written down. I just went online really quick and searched all of the wines and pulled up like their most common price. The Nina's was apparently like $7, so it's like half off. This you might recognize from a couple of my empties videos. I have included this because I've gone through a couple of cases full of this over the last year since I discovered it. This is the Chocolate Shop. This is actually a red wine that has chocolate in it. It's not like that thick, milky type of chocolate wine that you've seen different places. I can't remember the name of it, but this is actually like a red wine that just tastes like chocolate. It's amazing. I paid $6.99 for it at Grocery Outlet, and it usually retails for $16. It is very hard to find in other stores, I have been told, but at Grocery Outlet, like, for like the last like year, they've pretty much always had a case. Okay, the rest of these wines I paid $2.99 for. This is the Show California Pinot Noir. It's a 2012. Me and Leanna split this a couple nights ago and it was really good, so we got a second bottle. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to explain the wines. If you're curious about one, go ahead and Google the name of it and you can see the notes on it. Some of these don't even have notes on the back. This one, black plum and cherry is their notes for that one, but it's really good. And that one retails usually for $10.99. This one I bought solely because of the label. It's got a pineapple on it and it says pick me, and the back of the label literally the only thing it says is you'll be glad you did. So pick me, you'll be glad you did, with a pineapple. That's it. That's all the marketing they were willing to put into this. But if you actually go to the winery, you can buy this at their door for $7 a bottle. I got it for $2.99, but really it's so cute. I don't even care if it tastes good. This is the cutest label I've ever seen. And that was just an Oregon white wine, by the way. A lot of them will say like California table wine. This one says Oregon white wine. So this is grown in Oregon. I don't know if I've actually ever tried a wine from Oregon. Another very cute label. This is the Delish California Sauvignon Blanc. I really enjoy the crispness of these. And this one, let me find it here. This one usually retails for $12.99 and I got it for $2.99, so ridiculously cheap. This is a 2013. One of the websites I was looking at gave this an average user review of an A+, so I'm really excited to try this one. Then I got a bottle of Riesling. Rieslings are a little bit sweeter of a white wine and I absolutely adore them. My very favorite one comes in a dark blue bottle and it has a little person in lederhosen on it. I don't know why, but it does. I don't remember the name of it. I just know the label, but that was like my favorite thing to buy when I worked at Cost Plus. So I still have a sweet spot for Rieslings. This is the Mirassou. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Riesling. It's a 2013. It looks like it'll be delicious, so willing to give that one a try. This one's name I'm totally gonna slaughter. This is the Ziobaffa. That's totally not right. Ziobaffa. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the ones that I actually had this week. So this is actually my second bottle. It is a really, really cute little cork that you actually can just pop off with your fingers like it was a bottle of champagne. And it is a Pinot Grigio. It's a 2014. And it's really, really good. Also, the little tag here says that it's 100% organic, and it usually retails for $15. And this one's actually imported from Italy. Next up is a bottle of rosé. Rosé is kind of like a cult classic. That's a weird thing to say about wine, but it is. Everybody loves rosés. This is the MeadowSweet Rose wine with grapefruit, so this could be really good or really terrible, to be honest. Hoping it's on the good side. This one says it's a perfect wine cocktail. Drink cold and serve with snacks, pizza, salads, grilled chicken, pasta, and fruit. So sounds like a drink it whenever you want type of wine, which is right up my alley. This one usually retails for like $6.99 to $9.99 depending on where you buy it. I saw one website that listed at like a $16 price, but everywhere else was listing at like $10, so you know, wine prices vary. Last two bottles here. This one is the Two Tone Farm Zinfandel, and this is the Two Tone Farm Pinot Noir. The Pinot Noir I had the other night, and it was actually really good, so I got another bottle. And it has graph paper on the label. I don't know why, but it does, and it makes me really happy. And then I also got the Zinfandel, which I have not tried, but I do really like Zinfandels, so wanted to give it a go. Okay, so in total I spent $43.80. If I just added up like the general retail price that I found online, this should have cost $150. So really good way to try a whole bunch of different wines if you are on a budget, or even if you just don't want to pay full price. Go hit up a grocery outlet or one of the other bargain places around and see what you can find. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any recommendations for me wine-wise, please leave a link or just the name of it down below and I'll try to find it. I love drinking wine. I love drinking tequila, so if you have any good recommendations, please leave me a comment, tweet me on Twitter, find me on Instagram, whatever you want. All the links will be down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye! Ooh, somebody wants me on Snapchat. Hello!